guys and welcome to my channel. So this is my first ever YouTube video and today I am going to be doing this look here for you. So it is a really simple, easy kind of mummy everyday makeup routine. It is a little tiny bit on the glam side just with the eyeliner and the lipstick, but yeah, I hope that you really enjoy it, and if you do, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me, and if there's any other videos that you would like to see, please leave them down in the comment box below. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so I've already done my skincare and everything this morning. So I've cleansed, toned, moisturised and all that. But it has been a little while since I've done that, so I'm just going to put another moisturiser on, and it's more of like a makeup base. So it is by Embryolisse, I think that's how you pronounce it, and it is this one. It is a really good base for your makeup, and I tend to find that when I use this my makeup lasts a little bit longer as well than not using it, so that's good. So just put a little bit on like that, and then I'll just rub it in. I'm just in case you're wondering, I have got a mirror behind this camera, so if I do keep looking, that is why. Make sure you get that neck, all those chins. There we go. I hope that everybody is okay, and I hope that you enjoy this video. It is one of the first ones that I've done. I have done a couple on Instagram and stuff, so if you want to go check them out then please do. It is the_Turner House. Okay, so cream's all done. I'm going to do my foundation. I'm going to take two just because I have got a little bit of tan on, so I am in between a couple of shades at the moment. So the first foundation that I'm going to take is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Let me just make sure that's, you can see that, hopefully. And that is in the shade Natural Beige. So I just take it on like a back of a palette or something, not fancy. And then I'm just going to mix that with the Tilbury Airbrush foundation, and that is in the colour Warm Chowed, I think that's what it's called. So let's just take a bit of that. And then I'm just going to take this beauty blend, it's just by number 7, this one. It's quite good actually. And I'm just going to mix those two just on the back of that palette, and I'm just going to put that straight on. So I just kind of do like a rough kind of base at the moment, just trying to get that on because I have got a couple of breakouts and some scarring as well from old breakouts. I've got quite combination skin, but it is a little bit oily at times as well, and I have had a baby 5 months ago, a little girl, and my skin has not been great since then. So I'm doing a lot of things at the moment that I can do just to try and make it a little bit better, and it is better than it was, which is good. I'm just going to get all that on. I look quite pale in the camera, but in natural light it is my shade, just in case you were wondering. So get all that on, just make sure it's all blended in. Okay, I'm just going to have a little look in a mirror a little bit up close just to make sure that it is all blended. I think that is alright. So that is my base done. I don't do too much with it just because, like I said, it's not going to be like a really glam kind of makeup. It's going to be very simple, easy to wear, but you still kind of want to look nice, if you know what I mean. Because we're in lockdown at the moment, aren't we? So it's not like we're going out. Right, so that's that done. I'm going to take a concealer. The concealer that I like to use is the Tarte Shape Tape, and that is in the colour Light. So I'm just going to put that on just underneath, just a little bit. I don't really like using the wand, to be honest, but hey ho, I've done it now, haven't I? So there we go, just straight underneath the eye, just to get rid of those bags. Okay, so concealer's done, foundation's done. I'm now just going to take a setting powder just to set under my eyes and just anywhere where I feel I'm a little bit more oily. So I'm going to take the Laura Mercier powder, this loose powder in translucent, and just knock a little bit into the lid. And I'm just trying to find my setting brush. Aha, got it. This is from Real Techniques. It's just that little highlighting brush that they've got. I think it's called setting brush. Okay, that's what it's called, setting brush. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to set that there. I don't really bake or anything. I've tried it before and I just think I've done it wrong. Because it always looks dead cakey when I do it. So I'm not going to do that today. Just get that little spot. Got loads of them. Just going to set my eyelids as well. Even though there's not much on there, I just don't want it to get oily because I am hoping to do a little bit of an eyeshadow look. But we'll see how that goes. Right, that's all the powder that I'm wanting on at the moment. If I need to put any more on at the end, then I will do. Covered in it now. I'm just going to have another little look in my mirror just to make sure that it looks okay. Because I feel like I'm doing this blind. Right, that's fine. So next up then I'm going to do some bronzer. I like to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is really lovely and it smells incredible. Just going to take a brush. This is just, I think I got a set on Amazon, I think. They're actually quite good. This is just their contour brush. It's from Precision Beauty. And I'm just going to bob some on. And down my nose. I always feel so much better with bronzer on. I feel like if I could have just 1 or 2 makeup products for like the rest of my life, bronzer would 100% be one of them. And get all of those bloody chins as well. Not like it makes a difference, but I hope. So that's that done, I think. Let's put a little bit more on. There we go. And then next up is blusher. So I like to do my base before I do my eyes, unless I'm doing like a really kind of like smoky eye where I know there's going to be a bit of fallout. Then I will do my eyes first and my base after. But today, just the base first. I'm going to take another product by Physicians Formula, and this is their Butter Blush in the colour Plum Rose. This is a really lovely blusher as well. This is another Precision Beauty brush, and this is the buffing brush. And I like to use this for my blusher just because it is a little bit bigger than the contour bronzer brush. And I just think it blends your blusher in a little bit better. Okay, there we go. So what I'm going to do before I do anything else on my eyes or anything like my eyebrows is I'm just going to take some setting spray, just because I feel like my face needs a little bit of hydration put back into it. So this is the Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray. I'm just going to spray that. And then I've got a little fan. I'll just do this. There we go. Perfect. So eyes, I'm going to do really simple eye makeup. When I feel like when you're a mum, you don't really tend to do much. I don't think. I don't anyway. I don't even wear makeup, to be honest, unless I'm going to the supermarket, because that's all I'm allowed to do. Then I'll put a bit on. So I'm going to use this palette here. Sorry, I should have said that, shouldn't I? This is LASplash Cosmetics. It's from one of my glossy boxes that I got a little bit ago, and it's actually so good. All of the colours are my kind of colours, so they're very neutral. I don't really like wearing bright coloured makeup. I just don't think it doesn't suit me. I'm definitely more of like nudie tones and stuff like that. So I'm just going to take this shade here, which is called Selenite. I'm just going to take that, and and just put that all over the lid. And just kind of bring that up to the bun. The brush that I'm using is by Spectrum, and that is 807. It's just like a really big fluffy brush. And then the next shade I'm going to take is called Tiger's Eye, and that is that one right there. And it's a lovely kind of deep chocolatey brown shade. So I'm just going to tap off the excess just there because I don't want to go in with too much. And I'm just going to start at my lash line and just really lightly just blend up. Okay. And then the other side, again, starting at the lash line and just blending up. Does anyone find that one eye always goes so much better than the other one? I always do really well on my right eye, and then my left eye just looks like crap. It just looks awful. And I feel like I can never get them to look the same. But we'll see. So just gonna keep kind of building and blending, and the brush that I'm using to do this is the masked brush. Now this is actually a little concealer brush. I don't know if you can see that very well, let me. So it's really, really little, the head, but I always use this as like a kind of crease brush because I just think it looks so much better than kind of going in with like a big fluffy brush. You can get really precise and kind of like in the crease, which I like. So I'm just going to keep building that colour up. Just add a little bit of definition just in there. Okay. And then I'm going to go back in with the Spectrum brush and that first colour that we used, this one here. Just tap it off and just kind of go over the top bit just there, just so it doesn't look too harsh and it kind of just blends out. There we go. Perfect. And then I'm just going to find an eyeliner to use. Okay, so the eyeliner I'm going to use is a gel eyeliner, and it is by Kiko, and it's just black, and I really like this. I think it's so good. I do tend to find though that I have to put a black eyeshadow on top just so it doesn't smudge. So I'm just using another little brush. It's like a little angled brush there, and I'm just dipping it into the lid just because there's quite a bit of product in there. Then I'm going to just take a palette and just have a little look, just to see what I'm doing. So I'm just starting at the outer corner just there, and then I'm just going to go across. I'm not going to go all the way across. I just tend to find that doesn't necessarily suit my eye shape. It has actually been so long since I've worn like eyeliner. I feel like I've forgotten how to do it. So that's that eye. I don't know if that looks alright at all, but we'll see, won't we? And then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to do the other eye. So again, just starting at the outer corner and just making sure that that little flick matches the one that I've already done. I don't think it does. Oh no, it might do. And then drag it across. And kind of stop like where the middle of my eye is, just because I really don't want to kind of go too much past that. I'm just kind of making sure that it looks okay. I think that's fine. Maybe. Right, going to leave that there because I think if I start messing about with it too much, it'll just look bloody awful. Right. I'm going to go back in then with the LASplash palette, and I'm going to take the black shade in it, which is called Onyx, and I'm just going to take a little brush by Revolution, and it's kind of like a little dome shaped blending brush, and I like to take that in the black, tap it off, and just go over that eyeliner just to fill in any gaps that the eyeliner's created, and just to kind of in the middle just blend it a little bit, just so it doesn't look like I've just stopped, just to make it a little bit softer. And then I'm going to just do the same with the other eye. Sorry, that's completely in way into it, you can't even see. Okay, it's not the neatest, but it has been a fair few months since I've worn eyeliner, so I'm not expecting big things. And then I'm just going to take the same brush and the same shade Onyx and just really lightly go underneath, and then get my finger and just blend it and just smudge it in a little bit, just to try and build up a little bit of colour on the bottom lash line. I don't really like it when it's bare on me. Okay. I think I'm quite happy with that. Okay, so eyeliner's done and everything. I'm just going to use now some mascara. So the mascara that I use is the Essence mascara, and it is Lash Princess. This is really good. So I don't like to wear false lashes. I just don't think that they suit me. I can't put them on for the life in me, and I'm not even going to try. So I just literally use mascara and that's it. And this is a mascara that I really like to use. So I'm just going to get the palette again just so I can see, so I'm not trying to strain to look in that mirror behind here. I think we pull some right funny faces, don't you, as when you put mascara on. Right, so that's that. That's that eye, and I think it just looks so lovely. It's such a good mascara, I really do like it, and I think it's only like a couple of pounds, so I feel like you can't really go wrong. Just some on the bottom lash as well. And then the other eye. Okay, so that is the mascara all done. I've just messed up a little bit there, so I'm just going to wait for that to dry while I do my eyebrows, and then I can just get a little cotton bud and just get rid of that. So for the eyebrows, let me just make sure I've got my stuff in here that I like to use. Yes, so I use the NYX Professional Makeup Fill and Fluff for my eyebrows. It is so good. So it's got like a little kind of brush here, not like a spoolie, it's like an actual brush. And then that is what it looks like. So it's just kind of like a squarish kind of pencil, and it's really, really lovely, and it is in the colour Espresso. Again with my little palette. So I'm just going to brush my eyebrows up. Now they do need doing quite badly, but we're just going to make it work. And then I just kind of start underneath and just go across and up. Because they do need doing at the moment, I don't really want to do too much to my eyebrows. So I'm just really lightly filling that in, if you can see there. And then the front bit. And that's it, that's one eyebrow done. Simple. And then again, on this one. Just really lightly filling them in. I remember when I was younger, I would never go out of the house without my eyebrows on, ever. And then I had kids, and you're just kind of not really bothered if you go out without your eyebrows on. Okay, so I'm really sorry about that. My camera died, so we are back. So the eyebrows are all done. I just put some gel on, which is this one. I got this in the glossy box as well, which is really good, and it's just a clear gel, so I just thought I'd set my eyebrows with that. Then we are going to go on to the lips. So I'm going to use this lip liner by BeautyPie, and that is in the shade Foxy. And I don't actually think I've ever used this lip liner, so we'll see what it's like. It's really creamy, it's lovely actually, just going on that little bit there. Yeah, it's very good. My lips are a little bit dry at the moment. I think with the weather and everything, they always tend to dry out in like the winter. It's horrible. Right, and that's that. It's quite nice actually, the shade's really nice as well. So I don't really tend to overdraw my lips or anything. Unless like I'm going out, then I'll overdraw like a little bit, but I'm not going to do that today. So lipstick, I'm going to take this, which is from Revolution. It's lovely packaging, it's like a gold leopard print packaging, and it is in the shade Stripped. I hope these two go together. I've never used this either. I think when you're wearing masks and stuff, there's no point in wearing any lipstick, is there? Because no one will see it. Oh yeah, that's not too bad actually. So if you saw, I just kind of put it in the middle and then just to blend it together. I'm just going to take my finger as well and just go over it. And then, just to make it last, just one final little spritz of that, just to kind of get everything in, make it all blend together. And that's it. So I don't use any highlighter or anything, and I'm quite happy with how that looks. So I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun filming it. Like I said, it is my first video, so I do hope it's okay. If you want to see any more or have any other ideas for any videos, please let me know in the comments, and I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to me. It would mean so much. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.